everyone. Today I'm going to go over some tips and tricks, as well as the differences between Nomly's task feature as well as our tag feature. So they might sound similar, but they both are created with specific use cases in mind. So our tag feature is like a digital FYI, or if you want someone to look at something, you're tagging them on. Similar to when you tag someone on Facebook or Instagram, it's just so the person that you're tagging is made aware and sees whatever you're tagging them on. So you can tag a lot of things in Nomly. You can tag a message, an email, a phone call, voicemail, any kind of client communication. You can tag yourself or your staff members on. So, a use case where we would see that someone would want to be tagged is, let's say you're on a client's profile here. We have our test right here, and you receive a text message from that client stating, can someone tell so and so I'm not making it to class today? Or can someone, I'm canceling my session for tomorrow? If a client texts that into Nomly and you want to let that staff member know or that coach that was coaching that session, you can simply tag them on the message. So here is a message example. Let's say this message said, I'm not going to make it today. Can you tell so and so? You would simply go to that message, click on the task feature, and then tag the applicable staff member or coach on that. You can even tag a whole staff group. So if you wanted to tag all of your staff or different groups you've created, you can do so. Just tag myself here and say FYI, click add tag. And then now that staff member that you tagged on the message will receive a notification and they will be brought to that message that they're made aware that that client's not making it to the session. So a task, on the other hand, is a virtual to-do and usually requires an action item to be done so it can be marked complete. So with a tag, there's no action item. There's no way to mark it complete or said, you did something. It's just an FYI. A task is something that requires some type of action to be taken. You can assign a task in a ton of different areas in Nomly, like your messages, emails, client profiles, a whole lot of ways in your Untouched tab. So I will show you how we can assign a task to a message here and kind of a use case for it. So let's say you get a text message from a client and it says, can you have someone call me today before 3 p.m.? So let's say you get that message and you want to assign a task to one of your staff members. You can make it a call. We'll mark off that to do call client before 3 p.m. You can make the date. So say it's today, and then you want to make it before 3 p.m. And then you can turn on a reminder that will remind your staff member and send them a notification 2 hours before that to remind them this is coming up. And then assign your staff member. I'll just assign myself and then click save. And then you are good to go. And then that task, now that you've created it, will be on that member's profile. And you can see what staff was assigned the task, what kind of subject it was, the details of the task, when it's due. And then, of course, you can mark that task as done, or the staff member that is assigned to it will mark it as done. So then you, as the manager or the owner, will be made aware that the task was complete.